So we'll have our pelvis heavy on the mat, holding a weight in each hand. We'll feel for that, the pelvis, press and sinking. And we'll imagine we're growing long. So our head is growing away from our pelvis and our toes are growing away from our pelvis. Our collarbones move backwards in space and we'll hover the arms. We're going to do our little pulses here. Pulsing up and 2. Pelvis staying heavy the whole time. 6 and 7 and 8. 8, 7 and 6 and 5, 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Let's let that release. Take a breath here. Feel the ribs expand with air. And we're going to go into our flight here. If using the weights for your flight doesn't feel great, bring your arms into goalpost and stay there. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, pelvis is heavy. Collarbones move backwards in space. Arms float. And we'll float the upper body. Inhale. Grow long from head to toe. Collarbones stay moved back in space. And grow long as we exhale and lower down. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, collarbones move back in space. Pelvis stays heavy. Floating up. Back of the neck is long. Inhale, grow tall. And exhale down. Knuckles are reaching towards the toes. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, collarbones move backwards in space. Reach the arms towards the toes. Pelvis is heavy. Grow long from head to toe. And exhale down. Let's do one more here. Inhale. Exhale, reaching long, coming up and pausing if you choose. Holding here. Let's pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maybe 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's lower down. Whew. Let's rock the pelvis from side to side. Let's put the weights to the side. And we're going to press up into a quadruped position. And as we come up, we'll round the back into cat. And then we're going to continue shifting back into rest pose. We'll pause here. Let's take 2 breaths into the back of the ribs. Feel the back of the ribs expand and fill with air. And then we'll repeat the same thing. We'll come up into quadruped, round the back into your scared cat position. And then we'll shift the weight forward. So we're in a modified plank position. Feel the hip bones drawing closer towards one another to find that core support. And maybe shine the breastbone forward for a little extension. Shoulder blades gliding down the back, getting closer together. And then we're going to lower all the way down onto our bellies again. From here, going into our quad stretch, you can use either your hand or a TheraBand. You can place your other hand underneath your forehead. Pelvis is heavy. We'll bend the right knee and hand or TheraBand holds onto that foot. Keeping the pelvis heavy, we'll press the right foot into the right hand and maybe the thigh bone floats off of the mat, maybe not. And we'll exhale down. Maybe wanting to build on, we'll inhale here. Exhale, pelvis is heavy, pressing into the hand, and as the hand comes up, upper body floats. And exhale down. Inhale to prepare. And exhale, float. Notice what that left shoulder blade is doing. So it's going to be connected into the back. And maybe if you want to build on this next one, as you press into the hand and upper body floats, that left arm comes up, stays connected to the forehead and lower down. And as that happens, just notice what the shoulder blade wants to do. We want it to stay in the same position. Inhale, which is down away from, we want the shoulder not lifted towards the ears, and even the shoulder blade coming in towards the other one for a bit of an extension. And down. Let's do one more here. And exhale, lift. Pelvis is staying heavy, so we should feel no pinches in our low back. If you're feeling pinches in your low back, you can reduce the range of motion, so don't lift quite as high. Let's pause here and just rock back and forth. Or you can separate the upper body and the lower body. It doesn't have to be a huge lift up. We'll bring the right hand under the head. Now we'll hold on to the left foot with either our hand or our TheraBand. And we'll feel the pelvis heavy. It's going to stay heavy as we press the left foot into the left hand. Maybe the thigh bone comes off the mat, maybe not. And then we'll exhale down. Pelvis sinks, pressing foot into hand up. And lowering down. Maybe wanting to build on, we'll add our flight. Inhale here. Exhale, press into the hand, upper body lifts. Notice what that right shoulder blade is doing. And lowering down. Same as when we do flight without the leg. We want that shoulder blade down and coming closer together, because that's what it likes to do not like to do. That's how it integrates with our spinal movements. Inhale here. And exhale, lift. Maybe this time, actually, I forgot. Maybe the hand comes up and down. Notice that as that hand lifts, we want to be able to keep the shoulder blade in the same place. Inhale to prepare. Exhale. So if as you're lifting, you feel that shoulder blade lifting up your back, leave the hand on the floor and build your strength of holding it in that position. Inhale here. And exhale, float. And inhale down. Let's pause here. Let's rock from side to side. So that's like a playful / modified version of rocker. Let's have our hands, you can either be under the forehead again, or you can use a towel. And we'll have our pelvis sinking heavy. Head's going to stay down. And we'll let the right leg grow long and it will float off the floor. Pelvis is staying heavy. And you'll feel for length from head to toe and lower that down. Left leg grows long, pelvis stays heavy, leg floats. Grow long from head to toe. And lowering down, let's add our breath. Inhale. Exhale, float. Inhale, grow long. And exhale, lower. Inhale to prepare. And exhale, float. Inhale, grow long. And exhale down. You can stay just like this if you'd like. If you want to pick up the pace a bit, we'll inhale to prepare, feel the ribs expand. And as we exhale, pelvis sinks, right leg floats up. And then as that right leg comes down, left leg's going to switch sides. And switch. And switch. Keep breathing. Pelvis is heavy. Feeling for length from head to toe. And switch. If you'd like to take it up a notch from here, we're going to go into our quick flutters. Kick, kick, kick. You can stay at whatever speed is comfortable for you tonight. Feel for the pelvis sinking and keep breathing. Maybe feeling for the expansion of the ribs on the inhale. Our last set. And we'll lower the legs down. Let's bend the knees and just rock from side to side to let that release.